Welcome to the first dungeon dive for the Horde. On the screen you can see the way towards the first dungeon called Ragefire Chasm. In this dungeon, there are 6 quests, 5 available from outside NPCs, while 1 is obtained inside the dungeon. You need to be between level 13 to 18 to complete this dungeon. Crowd control classes like mages can be useful in this dungeon. Hunters are also good because of their pets.
The first quest is the power to destroy. You need to collect books inside the dungeon from mobs called Searing Blade. The second quest is testing an enemy's strength. You need to kill 8 Ragefire Trog and 8 Ragefire Shaman. The third quest is searching for the lost satchel. You need to find the person sent into the dungeon. The fourth quest is slaying the beast. You need to kill a boss and take its heart. The fifth quest is hidden enemies. You need to kill 2 more bosses in the dungeon, which cannot be taken yet. Before you can take this quest, you need to complete a task for Thrall and collect a lieutenant's insignia from this cave, which you are going to bring it back to Thrall. Then you will talk with this dude, and then back to Thrall. This is called a chain quest and will be frequent in the future. But for now, finally, you are able to take the 5th quest for the dungeon.
As soon as you enter, you will encounter the first enemies, a worm and a mobile rock. The worm has an ability that reduces armor, so tanks and healers watch out. The boulders have an ability that deals 5 damage to any nearby enemies. Advance towards the second chamber where you will encounter 2 new models of enemies, which are unwashed dwarves who have stood too long in the sun, Trogs. Trogs have an ability that enhances the next basic attack with bonus damage. Shamans are a bit smaller than Trogs and don't carry a weapon in hand, but they have 2 abilities that are very strong and should be focused first or CC'd while dealing with the other mobs. Here you can finish the first quest, and after the battles, take the first right and you will get in a small cave. Here you can find the Tauren and his satchel. By interacting with his body, you will complete the searching for the lost satchel quest and start the 6th quest, returning the lost satchel. Next to him, there's the first boss of the dungeon, Ogleflint, who is just a bigger dwarf with more hair and a different ability that hits its target and nearby enemies, so melee classes should move away or attack from behind. By this time, you should have also finished the quest testing an enemy strength. If not, there are a few more mobs to the left side. Returning to the center, you can advance forward to the next room, where we will encounter our old friends. There is also a route to the right that leads somewhere nearby, but there is nothing there except a few rocks that moves. In the next chamber, there are many enemies, so make sure you do not pull too many at once. For the rest of the dungeon, there are only 4 mobs left. The Enforcer and the Cultist are the first 2. The Cultist has a spell that damages you over time, and the Enforcer has an ability that knocks you to the ground for 2 seconds and damages you. The last mobs are the Warlock, who has 2 abilities, one that deals shadow damage from a great distance and it has a minion as a pet. The Voidwalker doesn't have any abilities. The focus order should be to first burst down the Warlock's pet. Then spellcasters should focus on the Warlock, while melee classes focus on the Cultist. The tank will try to keep the aggro on him, while the healer keeps everyone in top shape. Moving forward, in the middle, we can find Tagaraman the Hungerer, the second boss of this dungeon. This boss has 2 abilities. Fire Nova, which deals fire damage to nearby enemies.
No shit, Sherlock.
And Uppercut, which throws the opponent a bit into the air, so watch out not to throw you into the lava. The boss drops one of these items: Cursed Fellblade, Crystalline Cuffs, Subterranean Cape, and the quest item for the Slaying the Beast quest. Moving towards the next boss room, Jegosh the Invoker. Although is called the Invoker, he doesn't has any pet summon. He has 2 abilities: Immolate, which deals fire damage over time, and Curse of Weakness, which reduces the physical damage dealt by his enemy. He drops Chanting Blade, Robe of Evocation, Cave Dweller Bracers. Moving towards the final boss, there are 2 routes that can be taken. You can either jump here to take the shortcut or follow the normal route, which is longer but safer. I've witnessed many wipes because someone wanted to take the shortcut. Basilin has 2 abilities, one that poisons the target with his next attack and another that deals bonus damage to the next attack. He doesn't drop any equipment. Instead, he is the last boss for the quest Hidden Enemies. By now, you should have obtained the items for the quest The Power to Destroy from these mobs. If not, you can ask your friends in the party for help. Don't be that one guy who heartstones away before everyone has all the quests done. Guys, I haven't got both of the books. Hunter, can you help me get the last one? Anyway, how about you, War? Friends?
If you liked it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos.